Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that affects each and every one of us, regardless of where we live or what we do, the impact of climate change. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a challenge that touches upon our health, economy, and the very future of our planet. Now, you might be wondering why this topic is so crucial for us to understand. Well, picture this. The world we live in is changing, and not necessarily for the better. Extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and disruptions in ecosystems are becoming more common. It's not just about polar bears losing their habitat, it's about the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the world we leave for generations to come. So stick with me because knowing about climate change is not just about being informed, it's about being empowered to make a difference. But before we go deep into the details, you might be wondering, why should I listen to this person? Fair question. I have spent significant time reading some articles, drawing information from reputable sources such as the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change or IPCC and peer-reviewed scientific articles. The data and insights that I will share with you today are grounded in the work of experts dedicated to understanding and addressing the challenges posed by climate change. So, let's get to the heart of our chat with a simple question. Why are we talking about all this stuff? Well, it's really about getting a good grip on what's going on. We are not just skimming the surface. We want to really understand the nitty gritty details of how climate change is affecting us. It's not just a faraway problem, it's something that impacts each of us, no matter where we live or who we are. And as we go through this journey together, we will check out things we can actually do, like figuring out solutions and sharing the responsibility to tackle this big global challenge. Now, let's kick off by looking at what is happening with our planet's weather. Now, imagine it as a big puzzle where all the pieces fit together to show us the current state of climate change. According to a super recent report from the IPCC, which is like the superhero team of climate scientists, our Earth's average temperature is going up. This warming trend isn't just causing hotter days, it's like turning up the heat in a giant oven, making things a bit crazy with more heat waves, intense storms, and kind of wild, unpredictable weather patterns. We are not just talking about numbers and charts here. It's like reading stories from real neighborhoods where people are dealing with these tricky weather situations. It's happening, and it is affecting communities just like ours. Think about it like this: there are more and more big fires happening, like the really tough ones we saw in California and Australia. At the same time, the water at the edges of our land is getting higher, which is not good news for the folks who live near the coast or on little islands. Plus, the way we grow our food is getting messed up because the weather keeps changing. All of these things together show us that climate change isn't just one problem, it's a bunch of things that are affecting our world and the way we live. Alright, let's get a bit closer and make it easier to connect with. Have you ever thought about how climate change is kind of like a neighbor you didn't expect, showing up in our day to day experiences? It's not just about the temperature going up, it's more like a chain reaction where every little thing in our lives is connected and it is influencing how we go about our daily routines. Climate change isn't just a far off problem, it touches many parts of our lives. It means more hot days, which can be tough on our health, and it also messes with things like farming, travel, and insurance. Plus, it tends to hit certain groups of people harder than others, making things even more challenging for those who are already dealing with a lot. As we wrap up, it's crucial to recognize that climate change isn't some far off menace. It is happening right now in our lives and communities. Ignoring it is a luxury we can't afford any longer. You, me, and everyone around us play a vital role in lessening its impact and adapting to the changes that are already in motion. By grasping the issues at hand, we are not just staying informed, we are actively becoming part of the solution. So let's take action, not just for the sake of the planet, though that's important, but for our own well being and the well being of the generations that will follow us. Thank you for your attention, and let's get on this journey towards a sustainable future together. My name is Nur Ali Farhan bin Muhammad. No, thank you so much.